All right, so let's just go on the fly here with the trending news story. I'm working on this Walmart one already on the side. Let's see what else. What's going on in sports? Let's see. Some baseball. Some baseball stories. How about a W? Is there any WNBA going on right now? Let's see. Let's go WNBA. Let's see what's going on. Alyssa Thomas. That looks interesting. We're going to do Alyssa Thomas scores a career high 29 for the Mercury and close on a 19-4 run to beat the Lynx. So I guess that article's from the 9th, I guess. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at it, okay? Let's pull this up right here. So you got the Phoenix Mercury and the Minnesota Lynx. All right. So I see a total of 150 points. That already lands right there. So that's 150 points. Arizona equals 105. Remember, anytime you see 105, 15, 51, 151, 150, that's going to connect with Arizona because Arizona comes out to 105 in the language, right? So we get that already. And we'll look at Alyssa Thomas, obviously. But let me just go ahead and grab that real quick. All right, so we got 105. So we got a total of 150 points scored, and Arizona equals 105. Now let's pull up Alyssa Thomas. I can't quite remember her birthday. So let's pull this character up. There you go. Nice how do you say it? Acquisition? Good job acquiring Alyssa Thomas. She played college basketball for the Maryland Terrapins, and she was a member of the Connecticut Sun. So that's interesting. Look, she was a member of the Connecticut Sun, and now she plays for the Phoenix Mercury, and their NBA counterpart is the Phoenix Suns. Is that how you say it? Counterpart? You see, isn't that cool? Oh, she was drafted by the Liberty, but she played for the Sun. Right? She was immediately traded to the Sun. So look at that. So traded to the Sun. Let me just go up and let me pull up a picture of her on the Sun. Look, that's beautiful right there. Now she plays for the Mercury of the WNBA, the Phoenix Mercury, and in the NBA they got the Phoenix Suns. So that's definitely solid right there. Connecticut Sun. And what I'll do is I'll just pull up a Phoenix Suns character. Let's just see whatever image they give me here. Let's go over here. We'll put this guy, Bradley Beal. I don't. Is he still on the Suns or what? I don't know. But we'll just grab Bradley Beal and I'll go ahead and place this over here. So we're off to a great start. Oh, and I caught something else nice too. So this is almost like a on the fly. This will almost be like a on the fly Arizona decode. This is cool. I almost forgot. So look at Alyssa Thomas. Look at her birthday. So yeah, this is going to be like a on the fly Arizona decode because her birthday even connects with Arizona. Look, her birthday is the 12th day of the 4th month. So 124. Arizona's birthday 214, which is Valentine's Day. So I mean, we're off to a rockin' start. Let's put Arizona birthday. Sweet. And again, this is OTF on the fly. Okay, not a lot of decoders are able to do this. I'm not saying they couldn't or whatever, but I got a lot of experience here. So, Arizona's birthday 214, Alyssa Thomas 124, same numbers mixed up. She came from the Connecticut Sun, and we have the Phoenix Suns in Phoenix in the NBA. Alyssa Thomas on the WNBA's Phoenix Mercury. So you get that Sun connection. Total points here 79 to 71. That is 150 points. Arizona equals 105, which just the 0 and the 5 are flipped around. So pretty solid. Pretty solid so far. So let's kind of look at this performance a little bit. So she has 29 points. So let's start entering some stuff into the Gematrinator calculator. And then we just kind of keep our eyes peeled for that 29. Here, you can watch me do it. Alyssa's got A like Arizona as well. Okay, so we got that. Let's just put Alyssa. And obviously my eyes are peeled for some other stuff here. Last name's got 22 like basketball. What's her full name? Okay, she's got no middle name, so it's just Alyssa Thomas. Now let's go ahead and put Phoenix Mercury. Let's put Phoenix. Let's put Mercury. Okay, I think I noticed a couple of 86s already. Let's just put Mercury. Wow, I noticed 3 86s. We have, look at that. Phoenix Mercury 86, even Mercury 86, Thomas 86. So she landed on the right squad, didn't she? So that's definitely a solid connection. Nothing like mind-blowing, but that's, if I'm putting together a breakdown, that definitely lands right there, and I'll go ahead and just put that where that goes right here. Now, how many days? So she's got this big performance here, 29 points. So how many days after her birthday? Okay, so they close on a 19-4 run. So they kind of like came from behind, I guess. What number does she wear? She wears 25, I guess. Let's look at her over here. We are in the year 25. She's got that 25 on her jersey right there. All right, so kind of like a solid pickup here for the Mercury to acquire her. I think this is the one that roughed up. Oh, there, you can't see her. I think this is the one that I remember doing a story on who was roughing up Angel Reese, I think, last season. If I remember correctly, in one of the games. So let's see when this game is. And then let's see how many days after her birthday. So this game was Wednesday. So Wednesday was July 9th. Okay, I know that was OJ Simpson's birthday. So let's go over here. So she's got the 4/12 birthday. And this game was July 9th. Look at this. I mean, you get the 88, which 8's been landing heavy. Obviously, when we see 88, we think of the big orange man, right? But look at this on the fly. Oh, 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 it's magic. Look at that. Shout out to y'all out there. Notice the numerology that's matching on the bottom too down there. Look at this. 12 weeks, 4 days after her 12th day of the 4th month birthday. Wow, wow, wow. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? That's good. That needs to go right there at the top. You see that? She's got the 12th day of the 4th month birthday, and this big performance 12 weeks, 4 days after that birthday. Woo, that is nice right there. So look, you get a little bit of behind the scenes. And look at how nice that is. That's perfect. And she's on the right team. Remember, Arizona's birthday, 214. She's got the 124 birthday. Remember, Alyssa, like Arizona, she came from the sun, the Phoenix Suns, also in Phoenix, as she's on the Mercury. And again, Arizona 105. In the language, total score 150 points. Phoenix Mercury 86, Mercury 86, Thomas 86. How nice is that? And look at this date numerology over here. Wow, this is amazing. Look, this game, July 9th, leaves 175 days in the year. Phoenix, Arizona equals 175. That's why I'm telling you, I don't have a whole lot to be proud of in my life, right? But I can go on the fly like this. You know what I'm saying? And I can land like this. If only there would be some way we could have somebody in this community who legitimately could make something happen. Come on, man, sign me up. Look at that. But we all know that there's nobody like that out there. Look, Phoenix, Arizona, 175. Isn't that amazing? Phoenix, Arizona equals 175, and this game on the day leaving 175 days. Isn't that cool right there? Am I good? Are we here? I think that's pretty damn cool right there. Now let's go back, because remember, we had some matches on the date numerology. Look at that right there. Her birthday's got 61 date numerology like the game. Her birthday's got 25 numerology like the game. You even get that 16, which syncs up with 61. Look, 41. And then you get that 14 right there. That's absolutely amazing. So, I mean, you know what I mean? That's wild, isn't it? I feel the need to look at a few more things, but damn, that's amazing right there. So let's, here, go ahead and let me take you over here. So here's Alyssa Thomas. You see her right there. And let me read a little bit. Oh, and Thomas was coming off her 16th career triple-double on Monday. So there's another 16. There's another 16. Her birthday, 16 date numerology, and 61. The game, 61 date numerology, and Arizona's birthday, February 14, 2 plus 14 equals 16. That's why we do this, y'all. That's why we do this. And she was 14 of 24 from the field to top her previous high of 28 points. She also had 8 rebounds and 5 assists. Phoenix tied it at 69 and 71 before Thomas scored back-to-back possessions to take a 75-71 lead. She scored 10 points during the Mercury's game-closing run. Dewana Bonner, Thomas's fiance. Oh, okay. And former Connecticut Sun teammate. Man, isn't that like a conflict of interest? Her fiance and former teammate. Ooh. Signed with Phoenix as a free agent? Oh, man. I didn't know they allowed that. Check this out. Look at this. Signed with Phoenix as a free agent on Tuesday, played her first game since June 10th. Look, that's like 61 right there. You see that? So that's her fiance. I didn't know that was allowed. So when you go over here, her fiance played her first game since June 10th, 610. That's like 61. Thomas coming off her 16th career triple-double. Her last birthday, 16 and 61 date numerology. You get 61 date numerology on the game. Ooh, and 16. And Arizona's birthday, 2 plus 14 equals 16. Let's pull up Dewana Bonner real quick. And then I just kind of want to look for that 29. This is like a decode over, you know what I'm saying? As we go on the fly here. And, oh, look, they scored 79 points on 7-9, y'all. They scored 79 points on 7-9. You see, there's going to be a lot here. You know, I'm just trying to go on the fly. I'm not just trying to make this simple. You know what I mean? They score 79 points on 7-9. God, that's cool, man. 79 on 7-9. Ooh, and that's O.J. Simpson's birthday. You get Sun. Look at this. Come on, man. Yes. I'm sorry, man. I love it. Not many people can land like this, y'all. OJ, look, Simp, Son. Look at that right there, y'all. And he died 2 days before Alyssa Thomas's birthday. On the fly. He dies. Let's pull this up real quick. Come on, look. Are you here? This game was on O.J. Simpson's birthday. Okay? 7-9. The Mercury scores 79 points to beat the Lynx. Simp Sun, like Phoenix Suns. And she played for the Connecticut Sun. Now she plays for the Phoenix Mercury. O.J. Simpson died 2 days before her birthday. He died 4/10. Her birthday's 4/12. And when we go down here, her last birthday, 41 and 14 date numerology. The game's got 41 date numerology. You see that? And you get the 14 numerology. And I think there was another 14 or 41 in the article. And Arizona's birthday is on the 14th. Amazing, y'all. What do you think? See what I'm saying? That's like, $100 bonus, right? In a decoding community, that's like $100 bonus. You have sellout decoders going live, people donating money. And this game, 12 weeks, 4 days after her 12th day of the 4th month birthday. And the game on the day leaving 175 days in Phoenix, Arizona equals 175. Valley of the Sun on O.J. Simpson's birthday. Don't forget all the players the Phoenix Suns had. Don't forget all the players the Phoenix Suns had throughout their history. Kevin Johnson, Eddie Johnson, Joe Johnson. I think, do they still have Grayson Allen? And there's a few more I just can't remember. They score 79 points on 7-9. Gotta love it, y'all. Gotta love it. Okay, so we already got this one in the bag or in the bank. Money in the bank. Let's look at Dewana Bonner. This is her fiance. So on the Sun and now follows her to the Suns. Does she wear 24? Oh, it looks like she wears 14. She even wears 14. Arizona's birthday on the 14th. with all of those 14s and 41s. Look at that right there. I did not know they allowed like a soon to be married couple on the same team. I don't know. What do I know, right? What's her birthday? Let's click on her Wikipedia. There's going to be something right in front of my face here that I missed too. She even weighs 140 pounds, like 14, and she's got the 14 on her jersey. It says she wears 25, but I see 14 right there. Man, what's her birthday? Please don't. Okay, her birthday is 2 days before Kobe Bryant, and she's got the B in her last name like Bryant. So this is the fiance to Alyssa Thomas right here. Man, y'all. American Macedonian professional basketball player for the Mercury. Bonner played college at Auburn and drafted by the Mercury. So she was drafted by the Mercury? Oh, and she was okay, so she was drafted by the Mercury and then she was traded to the Sun in 2020 and then she was teammates with her fiance Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas comes over to the Phoenix Mercury, and now Bonner joins her fiance again. Wow, that's wild. Isn't that amazing on the fly? Did we land any 29s? Gotta love it, man. On the fly. It saves time. It saves time. And look, I'm just kind of I do this for fun, but as you can see, I hit and I hit heavy. You know what I'm saying? I hit and I hit heavy. Let's pull up the box score to this game. This is a good I think this is a good hobby to have. You know what I'm saying? So, how did her fiance do on OJ Simpson's birthday? And look, the Mercury are 14-6 right now. It looks like was that their last I don't know if that was their last game. Let me see. It looks like that was their last game Wednesday the 9th. You're telling me they don't play to the 14th? That's a big layoff, isn't it? It looks like that's what I'm seeing here. But look at their record, 14-6. That's Trump's birthday, the 14th day of the 6th month. And remember, this game was 88 days after her birthday, and Trump equals 88. So you can see how everything's ran on numbers here, huh? So for the Lynx, Courtney Williams had 21 points. That's the character that looks identical to Russell Westbrook. They got to be related somehow. Uh, Nafisa Collier had 18 points. But what about the fiance over here? Dewana Bonner had 7 points in the 7th month on this game. So look, it says here she's got 25 on her jersey. How did they both got 25? Look at that. That's got to be an error. It showed her with 14 on her jersey. They need to update that. Look, Dewana Bonner 25, Alyssa Thomas 25, but it shows Bonner with the 14. So let's enter Dewana Bonner just to see if we land. Oh, check it out. The fiance to Alyssa Thomas, Dewana Bonner, on the same team. August 21 birthday, 2 days before Kobe. 8 plus 21 is 29. Alyssa Thomas scores a career high 29. And they mentioned that her fiance joins her now on the Mercury. Oh. So, yeah, just for giggles, we'll go ahead and enter Dewana Bonner. And then just, overlook what we entered real quick and just see if anything else pops. We are solid over here. Dewana Bonner's got the 68 like basketball, 68 like Phoenix, Arizona. And if you see here, she syncs up as well with Phoenix. Dewana Bonner 58, Phoenix, Arizona 85. To go with that 68. Remember Phoenix Mercury 86. Mercury 86, Thomas 86. How about that? You like that? Look at that. That's pretty solid. Even Dewana Bonner's got 130, Mercury 103. The same damn numbers. Wow, Mercury's got the 41. Bonner's got the 14 on the jersey. Arizona's birthday on the 14th. A lot of, look, Alyssa equals 14. Amazing. There's going to be some stuff here, y'all. There's going to be some stuff here that's like right in front of my face that I'm missing, but we nailed. I say we're in this together, man. Shout out to Richard West, my YouTube tag team partner. This is amazing, man. You know, I was feeling kind of down going into this on the fly. I'm feeling a little bit better now. Look at that. Alyssa Thomas on OJ Simpson's birthday with this 29 points. He dies 2 days before Alyssa Thomas's birthday. You get Simpson, son. Like she played for the Connecticut Sun. Now she's on the Mercury, home of the Phoenix Suns. It's just amazing. You know, I'm like I said, I am not. This isn't all business for me. Like I have fun doing this, and it's freaking amazing, man. Freaking amazing. 12 weeks, 4 days after her 12th day of the 4th month birthday. Look at that right there. The Mercury are 14 and 6. That's Trump's birthday, the 14th day of the 6 months. 6 month. 12 weeks, 4 days is the same as 88 days after her birthday, and Trump equals 88. Even with the 16 and 61 on her birthday, John equals 16 and 61 with Trump. Middle name. 1-6 like Eric Trump's birthday. 1-6 like JD Vance's wife, her birthday. Shout out to Richard West for putting me on to that. And the Capitol riot date, 1-6. Look at the 25s. Alyssa Thomas with the 25 on the jersey. You know, and they still want to tell us that her wife's got the 25, but she doesn't. Even the birthday on the 12th, the 102nd day of the year, is like 12. Damn, bro. Let's get out of here. I mean, what else? Is there anything else in the article? Like, it's like I'm trying to blind myself here, man. Okay, are we good? We didn't even enter. I mean, we do kind of need to enter Minnesota and Minnesota Lynx over here, but like, I don't even want nothing else to hit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want nothing else. I mean, I still got my eyes peeled for that 29. Minnesota Lynx syncs up with Donald Trump here. In a leap year, Trump's birthday is the 166th day of the year, and there's that 1-6 again. Minnesota Lynx has 185 like basketball. 185. And Donald John Trump's got 185. See that? What the hell, man? There's that 68 again. You know what I mean? We could just sit here all day. So the only thing her fiance Dewana Bonner, like I said, she's got that 8/21 birthday. 8 plus 21 is 29 to go with Alyssa Thomas's 29 points here. So isn't that amazing? Alyssa Thomas's fiance. Yep, there you go right there. The cute couple. So shout out to y'all. I mean, this is going to be OTF on the fly. Man, the OJ Simpson hit heavy, man. They even won by 8 points 88 days after Alyssa Thomas's birthday. Ah, man. Love it. So, yeah, again, there's going to be some stuff here right in front of my face that I missed. But, you know, we're having fun over here. We're having fun over here. Alyssa Thomas scores a career high 29 points, and the Mercury close on a 19-4 run. That's even a difference. If you minus 19 and you take 4 away, you even get 15, and there was a total of 150 points, and Arizona equals 105. All of it is like 15. I don't think we had a 194 in there. Ooh, we had a 184. Amazing. Amazing. The Mercury beat the Lynx 79-71. OTF on the fly, Arizona. From me to y'all. Shout out. Until next time. Peace.